Hi, everyone. Welcome to this awesome week that I have planned, Budfunding's Earth Week, to celebrate Earth Day on Thursday, April 22nd. My name is Kristen Skelton. I'm the founder of Budfunding, a social enterprise dedicated to sustainable education. I'm going live every day this week to celebrate Earth Day on Thursday. And along the way, I'm inviting different guests with me to go live and sharing on all sorts of different topics related to sustainability. So to start off the week, I have invited Noreen Benning of Loves Flowing Frequencies, who is actually my mom, and I've invited her to do a Earth meditation with us to set us up for an awesome week. And Mom, how are you, and how are you feeling today about this meditation?
I'm good. I'm glad to share the meditation on your group today. I love your group and I love the earth and this intention. So yeah, it'll be good to share together.
Awesome. So before we dive right into the meditation, I know on our group, because this is a sustainably focused group, meditation might be brand new for a lot of people on here. So just a quick introduction. Mom, what does meditation mean to you, and what's a good position to meditate in?
Mm-hmm. So you can honestly meditate in any position, but what is generally recommended is to have the spine straight. And so when your spine is straight, and then same thing, your head is straight looking forward, then the energy can flow down from above through your body and your spine back into the earth, and also from the earth coming up through you. So generally sitting in a chair that your back is straight in, your feet are flat on the floor, is good, or sitting cross-legged on the floor if people are more comfortable that way is also a good way to do it. Honestly, any way is good, because if I think about it, you and I started by by laying in bed and doing our meditation, right? And so even though we weren't in the correct position, because we were doing it early in the morning, it's the daily practice of doing it, right? Like, it's the consistency of doing it every day that helps to train your brain, and to bring more peace and the more peaceful energy into your brain, and then you can focus more on what you want to do with your life.
And for someone just starting out, how long should they practice? And um, yeah, how is there a specific time, and like, is there a specific time of day that works better to make sure you get that meditation in? What are your recommendations?
Well, I always recommend to my clients that they try to do it for 15 minutes minimum, and they don't need to do it any longer than that if they're just starting out. They're welcome to do it longer, but 15 minutes is good if they do every day, and to choose a time of day that works with them. Generally, I do recommend usually first thing in the morning or last thing at night before you go to bed, because the way that you establish a habit is that you do it the same time every day, so you don't have to make the decision when to do it, and nothing can come up that can impede you from doing it, because you've made time for that every day. So that's usually what I recommend.
And we did have one question that came in, and it was, I want to meditate, but I'm not very good at it. What can I do?
Yeah, well, nobody is very good at it when they start, in my mind.
True.
It's it's like when anybody starts, it's like when you start to learn anything, you're actually usually not very good at it, because we have so many thoughts in our head. Like, we have continuous stream of thoughts in our head that are constantly going in there. So, meditation is all about slowing those thoughts down and potentially finding the space and the quiet that's behind the thought, that is our calm energy. So I just recommend making it, making a commitment, and making a commitment. You know, it's really good if you can do it for 21 days, because 21 days will establish a habit. So if you can commit to yourself that, okay, for 21 days, every day I'm going to get up at this time and I'm going to do a 15-minute meditation. And personally, because I had a really busy head and brain, I like the guided meditations the best to start with, because then those thoughts are kind of out of my head and I'm following along with what the person is saying, and it helps me focus and not feel so frustrated. With the thoughts that come in. And if you like, when they come in, you just see them, you acknowledge them, and then you can let them go. Some people like to visualize, like I always like to visualize a cloud floating by me above, and I would just let my thoughts go into that cloud, especially when there are things you have to do later and you're worried about it. It's like, okay, I can pick up thoughts from that cloud after I'm finished. And that was from one of my first yoga teachers, and I really like using that one. Yeah.
Very cool. So if anyone has any other questions about meditation, or if you wanted to share anything, please put them in the comments. But now I will pass it over to you, Mom, to lead us in a guided earth meditation.
Sure. And I'll just say, a couple more things that can help people get into a meditative state. You can do it outside, when it's starting to warm up. Like you can sit outside on a blanket or something like that, or you can lean against a tree, and you can just relax for 15 minutes on the ground, and that can be your meditation. Like it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can just be relaxing, and you can be listening to the sounds of nature. If there's any birds in that tree that's beside you, you can be focusing on that. You can be focusing on the sound of water that might be around you, or the wind in the trees, anything like that. But connecting to nature is one of the best ways to calm our brain and to feel more calm, because the energy of the earth is magnetic, which is calming and harmonizing to our system. It relaxes the nervous system. So yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Anything else you wanted to share before we dive right in?
Yeah, well, and I guess the only other thing is you can do things like, you can use smudge, like you can use sage or Palo Santo. You can burn those and smudge your space, because we can't see energy. So our space can get, over time, it can get filled with, if we were angry, or if we were sad, or if we were frustrated, those energies kind of sit in the air. So the more that we can, if we smudge in the room, just waving it into the corners, like the corners are, you do clockwise in a room, and you do especially the corners, or you can diffuse essential oils, using pure essential oils, making sure there's no chemical fragrances in them, and you can diffuse those, and especially frankincense or lavender, or any of the tree oils like eucalyptus, spruce, or pine are really, really good for grounding and calming at the same time as we're elevating and meditating. So those are some things that can help a person come into a calm state. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. All right, well, take it away.
Okay. So I'll just get you to be in a comfortable place. So you can sit in a chair with your back upright, and it's best that your feet touch the floor. So if you're a little bit shorter, your legs are a bit shorter, you can always put a pillow underneath your feet so that your feet are sure to touch the floor. You don't want them swinging, because that's not helpful for relaxation. Or you can sit cross-legged. Just make yourself comfortable. Place your hands on your lap in front of you, And we're going to take 3 slow, gentle, deep breaths together, closing our eyes and breathing in through the nose, deeply into your chest, your lungs, your belly, and then releasing any old energy, any stress through your mouth. And then breathing in 3 seconds, taking 1, 2, 3, and then out. 1, 2, 3. And breathing in and then out. So closing your eyes, gently relax, dropping your shoulders. That's where we hold a lot of tension. And so we're just going to open up our energy so that we can receive the healing energy from above and below. So opening up to source energy, whatever word that you like to call it is perfect. We open our energy to source energy 50 feet above the crown, opening to this beautiful, warm, shimmering and sparkling, unconditionally loving energies flowing down from above, coming into our crown, the top of our head, and then feeling that energy going into all of your cells, atoms, and molecules, into all parts of your brain. And this gentle, shimmering, loving, warm energy is simply gently shaking out any old energy. And you might see it leaving as butterflies or as smoke, but just see this energy pouring from above, filling you up with this happy, joyful, alive energy coming into your brain, flowing into your third eye, the middle of your forehead, and then back into the center of your head. So you're seeing this energy is flowing into that area. And it continues to flow down the chakras, the energy centers of the body, into the throat, clearing, cleansing, purifying, and rinsing all the old energies there so that you can speak your truth from your heart, feeling a balance of listening and speaking, letting go of any need to be right. The energy flows down into your heart, feeling this golden, warm, shimmering, relaxing energy flowing into your heart, filling it with love, feeling more and more relaxed, flowing down into the solar plexus, the ribs, the lower part of the ribs. This golden energy is lighting up that area like a beautiful shining sun, shining your uniqueness to the world. Flowing down into your sacral chakra, the belly button area, into all your sexual organs, feeling this golden, loving, balancing energy, balancing all of your emotions and your hormones. Flowing down into the root chakra, the perineum area, feeling this warm, golden energy, more and more relaxed and more balanced. And it flows down your legs and through your feet, all the way into the very center of the earth, where Mother Earth sends up her beautiful fiery energy from the center of the earth, flowing up the vibration of the earth, the heartbeat of the earth, flowing up through the many layers of the earth into the bottoms of our feet, flowing up through our legs, connecting in root chakra, and feeling up and below, heaven and earth, connecting in our root chakra, harmonizing, feeling more and more strength, more and more relaxed, more and more safe and calm. And this feminine, beautiful energy from the earth flows up into the sacral chakra, the belly button area, connecting and harmonizing there, coming into the solar plexus, the rib area. The feminine energy from the earth comes there and harmonizes with the flow from above. Feeling more and more calm, more and more balanced, more and more relaxed. It flows into the heart, harmonizing in our heart, up into the throat, harmonizing the throat, into the third eye, and out the top of the head. So we are 100% connected above and below through our divine I am presence, our higher self, our authentic self. Coming into our heart. It's a beautiful, warm, sunny day outside. The sun is shining down from above. You feel the glorious rays of the sun in your whole body, entering into every part of your body. More and more of this beautiful, warm sunshine. And you're feeling more and more relaxed, more and more calm. You're walking down a path in a beautiful forest, walking barefoot on the earth, feeling the energy of the earth below your feet. And it's coming into your feet, into your body. And more you're harmonizing to that beautiful energy of the earth, the magnetic energy of the earth, coming into your body. And it's rising with the sun above. And you're feeling these two energies warming you from the inside out. And as you walk along this beautiful path in the forest, you notice all the trees are so alive with life. They're beautiful, brilliant greens. There are plants and herbs all around you, and flowers filled with bees and butterflies. All kinds of wildflowers everywhere. And the sounds of the birds are joyful and harmonizing to your body. You feel so happy to be alive and so happy to be connected to all of life in the forest, walking on Mother Earth. You feel so connected and so nourished and loved by her. She will provide all the food that you will ever need and nourishment from her magnetic energy. As you walk along the path, feeling this energy coming into your feet, you see that ahead of you, there's a fork in the road, and you have to decide which path to take. And we decide to take the left path, to explore that path today. And we walk along that path, coming into a beautiful clearing. And the grass is low, filled with daisies and all kinds of wildflowers. The sun is shining down from above, and you feel so relaxed and so loved. And your heart is opening and relaxing more and more, feeling more in harmony with the earth. And there's a beautiful hill in the middle of this clearing. And you walk up that hill, and at the top, you lay down or sit down, laying on your back if you wish, and just looking up into the sky, into the clear blue sky, feeling the sun shimmering and shining upon your body, healing anything that needs to be healed. And you feel that you can let go of any of that old energy, any old pain or sadness into Mother Earth, and she will take it for you now. Anything that has happened to you in your life, you can let go to her and receive her healing, her strength, and her harmonizing. And you feel more and more loved and more relaxed. Your back feels stronger and stronger. And you feel the beautiful energy of Mother Earth seeping into all parts of your back, into your legs, into your feet, into your head. And you feel this energy is soothing to your nervous system and nourishing, giving you everything that you need to feel calm, to feel loved, to feel able to take the next step on your path. And then you get up and you thank Mother Earth for her healing energies. And you thank the source energy, this beautiful sunshine from above. And you begin to dance. You begin to dance, maybe singing, skipping, dancing, just like when you were a small child and you first heard music, moving your body any way you wish. You begin to dance, and maybe you begin to sing. And then you move towards the path that you came. And then you move towards this path and you walked out, returning into the forest, back down into the forest, walking through the forest, feeling connected, feeling the pulse and the vibration of the earth coming into your feet with every step take forward on that path, feeling more and more strong, more and more connected, and more loved and nourished. Smelling all the scents in the forest around you, the smell of maybe the spruce trees or the eucalyptus or the pine, smelling the smell of the beautiful flowers around you. Maybe there's some berries on the bushes, taking one or two as you walk by, seeing all that sustenance that you are surrounded with in the earth. As you walk joyfully, step by step, on your path, knowing that you have this energy and this support with you. beat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Hey, 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 Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Hey, 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 letting go of anything, the sound of the shells, gently taking away anything that you no longer wish to have, and feeling the beautiful gentle vibration rinsing your whole body, bringing it into more vibration, more energy, letting go your whole body, every cell, atom, and molecule. Feeling new vibrations of energy in your body, feeling more relaxed, more confident to take the next step on your path in life, following your heart and the heartbeat of Mother Earth, listening to her heart and connecting to your heart, your body. Just taking 3 slow, gentle, deep breaths in through the nose, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, bringing yourself back into your body, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and in through the nose, and out through the mouth. In and out. And just gently rubbing your arms, giving yourself a hug, being in your body, rubbing your legs, and coming back.
Can you briefly share a little bit about each of the instruments you used? Because I think people might be interested in that.
Sure. This was the first one that I used. It's a Tibetan bowl. So it's a brass bowl. This one is one of the ones that are made from instruments. They're machine made. And this bowl is the heart chakra. So it helps us to open our heart chakra, and which is the energy of Mother Earth. So that's why I chose that way. And then I also used my drum, which Kristen and I actually made our drums together in Hawaii. So this is the drum that I made. It's made of elk. Made it there with a lady there. And the drum is always also the energy of the heart. So it also helps us connect to our heart and connect to Mother Earth energy. And every nationality, every culture, no matter what our heritage is or where our grandparents and our ancestors came from, there's always a drum that was part of it. Doesn't matter if our heritage is, is Native American, Celtic, is German, is Chinese, is Turkish, any culture that we come from, they all had a drum, and so we can really connect to our ancestors through the drum. And then the shells that I use, these are like they sound like a rattle sort of, but they're actually made out of shells and seeds. They've dropped the shell, and they come from a really beautiful friend who's a sound healer and a lady in Peru. So they come from a tree in Peru. I think they're called, I always mix them up with, I always think of Pachamama, but it's not, because that's another name for Mother Earth. I can't remember what they're called. And then I use chimes. And these are just chimes that I bought at the store for $10. And these are really a wonderful thing to put in your yard, in your garden, in your, in your trees, because they say they connect to the fairies. If you have any Celtic background, you believe in fairies. And this helps us, it's just a beautiful sound to put around us. And you can even walk through the house and clean your house with this instead of smoke. Sound also energy. So that's the chimes. And then the last thing that I used was the sound forks. So these two forks are part of a system called Acutonic sound forks. And they're made of titanium. And so they have a beautiful sound, basically, that helps to open up our crown chakra and opens up all our upper chakras. So our ears and our crown and our third eye. And they're used for healing. Acutonics is a system that combines sound therapy with acupuncture points on the body. So you put these forks, these points on the end, on the body in the system that I use, and then you can feel the vibration in the body, in the energy systems. Yeah, so those are the things that I use today.
Nice. And we do have one comment here. I don't know who said it, because when you make a comment, we can't see the name unless you click that little StreamYard link just above. But the comment says, "Thank you so much for offering this, Noreen. I have to watch the rest later, but I wholeheartedly enjoy this." So thank you so much to whoever said that. We'll find out later. And if people want to connect with you, what's the best way to connect with you?
They can connect with me if they want on Love's Flowing Frequency, my main Facebook group and page, or just on Facebook under Noreen Benning. And then I can also share with you my email too, which is Shakti
We can,
Healing SH. Sorry?
you don't have to spell it out. We'll just put it in the comments to make it easier.
Okay. Sure, we'll put
Yeah.
it in the link. But yeah, it's Shakti Healing 333.
At gmail.com.
Yeah, so any of those ways. Yeah, at gmail.com. So yeah, any of those ways are fine. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mom, and thank you so much to everyone for joining us on the kickoff to an amazing Earth Week. Earth Day is April 22nd, and I will see you live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. If you have any questions about today's session, you can put them in the comments. If you can share also what you experienced from this session, definitely put it in the comments. If you have any questions about sustainability or meditation, of course, put them on the comments. We love to hear from you, love to connect, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye.